Thank you. The next item on the agenda is the draft submission on the building amendment bill.
It's been held up, so can we hold that up and move down to... So what we move down to?
Oh, sorry. Robert's been held up, so can we stand you down until Robert gets here?
It may be held up longer than that, so do you want to see if there's questions?
Oh, yeah, sorry. I mean, I've got people talking in my ear. Grab a seat, we'll deal with it without Robert. Although, have you had a chance to talk to him about the issue I raised with you yesterday?
I haven't. I've emailed him the amended wording at the same time as you, but he hasn't gotten back to me about it.
So is there another report we can do?
Okay, well, we'll just set it aside just for a minute, and sorry, we'll come back to it as soon as Robert's at least able to respond to the email. Sorry. So I'll explain to the councillors, because it's probably a bit unfair. I have followed the Building Act changes that are required as a result of the Royal Commission into the collapse of buildings after the earthquakes, or as a result of the earthquakes. That you know, I've been following this issue very closely. As a council, we've submitted on all of the changes that have been made. We've taken a very strong stance on earthquake-prone buildings. This, to me, picks up one of the remaining gaps, but it doesn't pick up the other, as the submission has highlighted. There are actually two gaps, and I do want to have advice from our kind of building consents team. Robert Wright has played an exceptional role in ensuring that we're making really high quality submissions to Parliament on these matters, and Judith has taken what was my concern and turned it into an addition to the submission. But what I want is to make sure that Robert is kind of on board with that, because I think that will make the submission more powerful if he's able to provide some advice. So we'll just put it to one side until that is the case. But if people are generally comfortable with the direction that things are going, why don't we just resolve to accept the draft submission on the building amendment bill and delegate their final sign-off to myself, and then and I'll do that in conjunction with Robert and Judith. Yep, you'll move that way. So Phil moves, Aaron seconds. Yep.
You'll be submitting in person yourself?
Yes. Okay, yeah. Right. So resolve that the council be heard at the hearings in support of its submission represented by the Mayor or her delegate. So approve the draft submission subject to the final approval being with the Mayor, you know, so, and then resolve that I be heard. So that's been moved and seconded. I'll put that motion. All those in favour say aye. Aye. Those opposed say no. That's carried. You can tell Robert